Last week we talked about Elijah killing the 400 prophets of Baal in the challenge between gods, where the God that answered by fire was the true God, and that was our God that answered by fire. So Elijah killed all the other priests, the ones of the false god. When Jezebel, queen of the country, heard what Elijah had done, she got mad. And she said, I'm going to kill you. I mean, just nothing is going to stop me. I am going to kill you, Elijah. She sent word to him. I don't know why she didn't kill him with the word, but anyway, she sent word to him, I'm going to kill him. So he left. He ran. He ran.
Why would you warn him about this?
I don't know.
Not very smart.
You wouldn't think so. But he ran, he got out in the desert, and he laid down and he took a nap. And then an angel woke him up and said, hey, here's a meal, eat. So he ate his meal, then he laid down and he took another nap. And he woke up, and the angel had another meal ready for him, and he ate. And then he ran again, and he ran, the Bible says, a 40-day journey into the desert. We can move our guys. Remember which way this opens. And he found a cave, and he was inside the cave, and he heard God speak. Get my flannel straightened out here. God said, Elijah, what are you doing here? And Elijah said, God, I did this thing for you on Mount Carmel. I killed all the prophets of Baal. Now Jezebel's going to kill me because of what I did. And I'm the only one left serving you. So God, just kill me and get it over with. I'm tired of this. I've had enough. And God said, no, not yet, Elijah. Go stand in the cave door. So Elijah went to the cave door, and when he did, the Bible says a great wind came by. A wind so powerful that it dislodged boulders from the mountain. So I wonder if it was a tornado, which is certainly a great wind, or a hurricane or something equivalent to that. But it blew past him, and Elijah listened carefully. Okay, God's going to give me instructions. But there were no instructions in the wind. God didn't speak through the wind. So he kept listening, and there was an earthquake. And how many have been through earthquakes? Yeah, I grew up in Riverside. I clearly remember the Northridge quake and several other. The one where Kent Shocknick got under the desk. We were about 30 seconds away as earthquakes travel. So he'd go under the desk, we'd go stand safety, and then it would hit us. It was very entertaining.
The one that centered in Whittier, I remember that one very well.
Yeah, I remember the Whittier.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Whittier was the Kent Shocknick.
Yeah,
Northridge was right before that?
Yeah, I think so.
Anyway, earthquakes can be scary things. I always kind of found them entertaining, but my home was never close enough to a center it was threatened. So they can be extremely scary. And I'm sure Elijah was scared, but he listened. But God didn't speak to him through that earthquake. Then there was a fire, and I imagine that it was like one of our wildfires that destroys everything, like the city of Paradise had a few years ago, where it just swept through. But God didn't speak to him through the fire either. Then God did speak to him, and he spoke to him in a small, quiet whisper. Now sometimes God does speak to us very loudly. Sometimes he speaks through earthquakes and storms and things. But most of the time when God speaks to us, he speaks to us very quietly and very clearly. The Bible says that God's sheep know his voice. He is speaking to us. We just got to learn how to tune in to him and hear him. He does talk to us and he speaks to us. Another lesson from this lesson is sometimes you need a nap and something to eat. That will help you a lot. Get your nap, have something to eat, and then be still and quiet and listen for God to speak to you. Let's sing our song. F5. I just wanna be a sheep, ba 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 ba. I just wanna be a sheep, ba 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 ba. I pray the Lord my soul to keep. I just wanna be a sheep, ba 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 ba. I just wanna be a sheep, ba 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 ba. I just wanna be a sheep, ba 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 ba. I pray the Lord my soul to keep. I just wanna be a sheep, ba 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 ba. It'd be fun to sing the whole song, but it takes too long.